Always forget that. So if you're watching me on Facebook, ooh, oh, if you're watching me on Facebook, if you want to sort of write something, I might look at it. Hopefully I do, and I will respond. Right, hang on a sec. Just got to turn the media down. Ooh, scary. Right. Okay, I got my phone, so if you want to sort of say anything, go ahead. Right, now, I'm going to draw a female version of Donald Trump. I'm going to do it slightly differently. Oops, hello. Sorry, stop that. I already have a picture of Donald Trump. I've drawn him quite a few times, so I thought I'd reuse what I've done already. And then feminise him, which should be interesting. I don't know, might not be. I apologise if I've wasted your time. Please don't sack me. Right, okay, so so I think first of all, let's think about his lipstick. I think he'll want to be a bit tarty, don't you? So, well, I'm going for. I'll tell you now. He's going to be. It's going to be trailer trash, I'm afraid. White trash. He's not sophisticated, is he? So I imagine his alter ego. His in this universe where he's a lady, he'll have bright red lipstick. Oh, I say, he's quite nice, isn't he? Oh, I would. Here we go. So, oh, this is a bit weird. I didn't anticipate. Oh god. Oh yeah. Oh, he just looks like a nan or mum. Oh god. Oh. Donald. Right. Okay. I mean, it's a cheap laugh, but come on. If there's a laugh to be had, you know, just makes the world a better place, doesn't it? You know, that's my opinion. So I'm just darkening the top lip a bit. Just putting it's a dark maroony kind of red. Whew, dear. Yeah, and I think it's going to be sort of shiny lipstick. So let's just put that on there. Happy birthday to you. I don't think he'll be doing that. Yeah, so these bloodshot eyes. It's going to be a lot of makeup, I think. So, big old lashes. I mean, it's only fair to make him up the way he kind of views women. Well, I'm presuming he sees women like this. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. And I'm misjudging him, but anyone talks about grabbing women by the pussy, and I'm pretty sure he's not talking about cats. Probably likes women with a lot of makeup. I don't know, but this is what I'm doing, so you know, get used to it. Oh, I say. Oof. Feel a little bit sick, I have to say, but anyway, let's just do this. Let's just get it done as fast as we can. And I'm going to do the body as well. This is going to be a t-shirt design. I'm going to have a little shop setting up with a friend of mine, so you'll be able to buy this on a t-shirt if you want. It's actually going to be produced in America, so there. That's nice. Let's do the other eye. Yeah. That's lovely. Just want it to be a bit sharper, so I've got the eraser. Yeah, maybe a bit smaller. There we go. Oh, don't you look pretty? Where's he come from anyway in America? My wife asked me and I said, I think it was New York. But you wouldn't know it, would you? It's very... I mean, you can tell he's got an American accent, but it's a very light accent. Maybe it's a fake accent, a fake American accent. Maybe he's German. I despair. But I'm not going to go on about it. I'm just going to make this beautiful woman up. Oh my god. It'd be funny if I did this and it turns into Hillary Clinton. I wonder what his mum looks like, or looked like. She can't be alive now. This guy's 70, isn't he? Which I think makes him the oldest first-term president. Certainly one of the fattest. I think he weighs in at the second fattest ever in the White House. Okay, so I think there was a guy before him and they had to make all the barbs bigger so you could, you know, get in and out properly. So it's already catered for, so that's all right. I don't really take Trump as a bath guy, actually. I imagine he more sort of likes a shower. Don't know why. Just can't see him playing with rubber ducks, that's all. Right, hang on a sec. I've got this all on levels, on layers. So I'm just knocking that down a couple of layers. So I want it to go under the eyebrows. Oh, there we go. There's the eyebrows. Go under. There you go. And this, I don't know if you saw the Princess Leia. Actually, yeah, I did him as a woman there as well. Oh, I say. You sure look pretty. You sure got a pretty mouth. Okay. Yeah, I did him as Princess Leia. Bricklayer. Building the wall. So yeah, this is, if you want to see how I drew this, it's on my Twitch feed and also on Facebook. Well, it might not be on Facebook. Oh yes, it is. And also YouTube. Look on YouTube. And it's on that. Right. Okay. So I think a bit of rouge. He's got quite red cheeks already, but I think we can amp it up a little bit. That's it. That's nice. Okay, and the hair now. Hang on a sec. we've got. So I want him to have like a low slung. I don't. I do and I don't. But I think he'd have his his boobies hanging out, I would imagine. And that was quite nice to him there, really, I think. Usually I do him orange. Ooh, hello. Oh, that's all right. Yeah. Yeah, he looks shinier. I might put texture on that later, but I'm going to stick with that. That's okay. Ooh. Sorry. Got to start again with my sorry, my Facebook just stopped for some reason. I think Facebook has gone. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be operating. Right, I'll get on with this. And what I might do actually is, if I put this on Twitch, then if anyone's watching, you can message me. Let me just yeah, I want to close. Right, go to channels. Oh, hang on a sec now. Go to myself. Right, okay. There we are. There we go. Alright guys, right, I'm going to continue with this. Oh, I'll just turn the sound down, sorry about that. Right, okie dokie. So, yeah. Let's get his breasts out. And they're going to be sort of pushed up. I'm going to just use an ordinary brush. Going a bit closer. Just makes it easier to draw. And he's going to have that sort of crimping you get, older women get. Ooh. When they gather up all their flesh and it just... There we go. Okay. That's nice. And then just a bit of airbrushing. Right, and okay, let's do his dress. Ooh. I think his boobs are going to be... Hang on a sec, I'll just draw his boobs. Stomach, I think. Oh, yes. And he's going to have this little crop top. Oh yeah. I see him in red. I think he could pull that off. Oh, red. Okay. That's a bit of a funny shape, so I'm just going to get the brush out finish that off. That's not looking too bad. So his hair, yeah, hang on a sec, with his head there's that funny lump there, so let's just nip that off. Let's just take that there. It's better. And his hair, I think it's got to be wider and more, so big hair I'm thinking. It goes down his back like a sphinx, and this yeah, so it's like a lot of back combing. And okay, yes. Very nice. Oh, you look lovely, Mrs. President. Right, so yeah, you know, I mean, he looks pretty good. Hot, I'd say. What's going on here? Hang on a sec. Yeah, let's just get rid of all that. So, right. Right, on another layer. That's, yeah, okay. Let me think. Just say hello. Hello, folks. Do 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 do. Some fantastical. Right. So this is basically what I'm doing here. Is a this colour is a 30% opacity, sort of dark red. There we are. Doesn't he look lovely? Oh.
Some fantastical.
There we go. He looks beautiful.
Some fantastical.
Let's just put in a little bit of airbrushing just to give it a bit more volume as such. Yeah, maybe just needs to pop out from his head a little bit. That's it.
Some fantastical.
Yeah, otherwise it gets lost a bit. I think that's looking alright. Okay, let's stop that there. I just want to put a little bit more shape into his neck here, because I think that just needs an explanation. And what I mean by that is just needs to fold somewhere, doesn't it? So, oh wait, no, hello. Yeah. And then that's slightly more logical then, why that bulge is there. And it makes his head look weightier, I think. You make his head look heavier, then it just sells the caricature a bit more, makes it more believable.
Some fantastico.
Yeah, so I'll just do a little bit of airbrushing around here. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, let's work on this. Yeah, nipples. I think we need nipples.
Some
The devil is in the detail, and that's just a little detail that just sells it a bit more, I think. And a little shadow on the nipples. Very tight, a bit too tight for him. Hang on. Oh, what have I done there? Oh, I moved it slightly. Oh, hello. No, there we go. That's better. Sorry about that. There we go. Right. What am I doing? Right. Oh, hello. Oh, God. Sorry. So, yeah. Ooh, too small. Just using the eraser, just to just take off a bit of detail. Well, actually sculpt a bit more detail, actually, really. And then yeah, I've got to be careful. I don't want to sort of gross people out too much, but I think it's got to be fairly sort of scary.
Some fantastico.
But it is making my balls crawl a bit doing this. Ooh. I'll have to watch John Wick. I want to see the next John Wick, but I don't think I should see it, until I've seen the first one. And I've heard very good things about it. So much so, I think the actual directors worked on Civil War and Winter Soldier on the like stunt. Maybe it wasn't Winter Soldier, might be, but the way the fight sequences in those two films, I can imagine those guys were involved. Right, how's that looking? That's looking alright.
Fantastico.
And maybe just here, the neck bit, I need to smooth a bit. It looks a bit wibbly wobbly, doesn't it? So let's smooth that out. So I'm just using marquee tool, lasso tool, the straight one. Just doing lots of little points, so it's basically quite smooth, and then anything that isn't smooth just rub out. So I'll put it on a small little point size and just rub out anything I think is a bit. Doesn't have to be mega smooth, but a bit smoother than that. Okay.
Some fantastical.
Again, better. Yeah, that looks cleaner. This side isn't so bad. Oh, hello, that went walkies on its own. Okay.
Some fantastical.
So if I inverse that, then I can use that to. I just want it to look like it's a bit of clothing, so it needs to sort of stand up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little shadow on it. Maybe even less than that. There you go. See, I'm sticking a little shadow in there. And then when it gets to here, it turns into a highlight. So it just lifts it from the skin. And conversely, what we can do is flip it, inverse it back, and then let's do a brown. Oh, of course. Hang on. Just put a little bit of shadow on there. So it looks like that's on top.
Some fantastical.
It's alright, doesn't it? That looks alright. Okay. So we need a muffin top, don't we? I mean, nothing says trailer trash quite like a muffin top, and I reckon this universe where Donald Trump is a lady, this is what would happen. Don't people have mirrors? Oh God, I just had a flashback then. When we went to Centre Parks a lot with the kids, and you kind of sit down and you're in the water a lot and trunks and things. And this woman had a sort of thong thing on, and she'd obviously shaved her bits, and you could see it was red raw and shiny like an apple. And I turned around straight at her crotch because I'm sitting down with my baby kids. She wasn't a small lady either, she was quite large. And you think, my God, can't you see? Oh, yeah. Anyway, no, that wasn't pleasant. Whew. I feel better now I've told you. Oh God, yeah. Oh, poor woman. Right, okay. still getting haunted images in my head. Right, okay. Oh yeah, doing the wrong colour. Right. Belly button. And then a bit of airbrushing.
Some fantastical.
Oh, I say, that's a bit too much. Probably a lighter brown than that. No, that's so dark. Let's try that. That's more like it. This is like at 20. Oh no, it's 11%. And what you do is you build it up. So kind of stroke it in, you know. So you've got this abdomen. And then the light striking it, boing, and there, and slightly underneath the belly button. And then the little, oh my god, yeah, oh god. Oh, isn't she looking nice? I'm just going to make the canvas slightly bigger. So height 45 and width 30. It's way too tall, but okay, that's good. And then these sort of jeans. Sorry guys, camel toe. Oh, yeah, the beef burger. No fries. Hey. Okay, reverse that.
Some fantastical.
Mm-hmm. Now, what do you think? Do you think fag? I'm thinking fag. I don't think he does smoke, but in this reality, and bear in mind there are an infinite amount of universes with an infinite amount of possibilities. So this chick exists in another universe, if not in this universe, in another galaxy. There's quite a few galaxies in this universe,
Some fantastical.
I think. Pretty sure there are. Alternative facts. There's your doggy. Doggy. There he goes. Right, let's just airbrush this up. We're getting there. Mm-hmm.
Some fantastical.
Saw this program about Aborigines, and I think the Australian government should be ashamed of themselves because they've just. I think it's convenient for them to just forget the Aborigines and let them drink themselves to death. And I don't think they realise is these people can't help it. They haven't. Their culture hasn't been brought up with alcohol, whereas us lot have been drinking alcohol for thousands of years. They're just letting them get on with it. I think they need to help them go into the towns and sort them out. You know, give them help instead of just pointing at them and saying, "Yeah, look, they're a load of drunks," which I think is what they're doing, and it's a convenient way to shut people up and not help them.
Some fantastical.
It's bad enough, you know. We help people here, you know, when we have problems, and we're more equipped to deal with it, or certain people are. But I think you've got to recognise when people are vulnerable, you need to help them. You don't let them rot. So there. Here's Reggie Yates. Check it out. It's on BBC Two, I think. Very interesting. Right, so
Fantastical.
let's just do her little feet. And I imagine she has got little feet because she's got little hands. There we go. And what I'll do is I'll flip it, I think.
Some
So
fantastical.
I quite like. Oh no, yeah, I'll flip it. So I've got two. They're exactly the same. Yeah, I could go into more details with veins in the legs, but I don't think I've got the stomach for it. What I'll do though is I'll do a filter, make them like that kind of corned beef kind of flavour. Yeah, like that. Ooh, let's just ramp up the colour a little bit because it's gone a bit grey. So I'll adjust the exposure.
Some
Yeah, that's it.
fantastical.
That's the one. And I'm not going to give her... Oh, no, she should have red shoes on, shouldn't she? Yeah, okay. That is true. So... Hang on a second.
Some fantastical.
On those little straps. Okay. Alright. Maybe we don't need it sort of finishes. In fact, it's not there at all. Sort of
Some fantastical.
does that. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice, Donald. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about a pun for this. There are two routes. Yes. I'll sort of hit you with them both. Maybe you vote on it or something. And they're sort of two jokes, which I bet you can work out really. Answers on a postcard. Yeah, there needs to be a shadow here, So let's just do that, shall we? That's right, lovely.
Some fantastical.
Then I think just a fag hanging out her mouth. Okay. And
Some fantastical.
yeah, it's not quite the colour, is it? It's more like that, isn't it? You know. And then lovely. And then the fag-ish. Oh, I'm having a fag. Really can't see the appeal of smoking. I did actually try it once. It's just hard work, isn't it?
Some fantastical.
You have to buy them, light them, inhale. I mean, it's just no recreation for someone who's a bit lazy. It costs a fortune as well, especially here in England. It's about, I don't know how much it is. It's like £10 for a packet of fags, probably more than that. I don't know. I know it's a lot of money, that's for sure. They tax it to the hilt here. Now everyone's vaping. Even people who don't smoke start vaping. No, that can't be good. Nicotine is a poison. They use it to poison aphids. So even if they take the toxins out when you're vaping, you're still vaping nicotine. I don't understand.
Some fantastical.
Right. Oh, is your doggy? So, chunky arms. She's got an arm here and an arm here. Bingo wings. Bingo wings. Ah, right, okay. Hang on a sec. Here we go. Oh man. Oh, she needs a tattoo, doesn't she? Oh god, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a tattoo later. I've got to start making dinner. I have a life of sorts. Having chicken tonight.
Some fantastical.
She looks gorgeous. Right, so so this finger, this hand, I mean I've done this quite often. Oops, hang on a sec. She's giving the finger, basically. Screw you all. I'm going to take the world into nuclear oblivion or environmental oblivion, because I don't care about anyone apart from money. When he's got children and stuff, you'd think he'd think about what the world is doing to what the world of business is doing to the environment. But no, that's an uncomfortable truth, isn't it? Really, become more environmentally friendly and you will take power away from the oil producing nations. I think that's what's going to happen though, anyway, is once you can start replicating your own food, you imagine if you had replicators like they have on Star Trek Generations, and you can like print, well, you can replicate anything, any substance. You don't need government. You just need, would you need electricity? I reckon, yeah, if you become like a self-sufficient little house, you don't need to pay taxes, you get rid of all your waste, you'd be self-sufficient completely. You'd be like your own government, wouldn't you? So the whole dynamic of government would cease to exist. Surely. I suppose you'd need to pay for things like police. But no one would need to steal anything because you could just make it. So there would be no currency. You wouldn't need to buy food. Yeah. So whoever invents the replicator will save the world, I guess? I don't know. Shut up, Bill, you don't know what you're talking about. Oops, hello. Nice little red nail, I think. Shiny. Maybe slightly chipped. Just a little. Boop. There we go. Just to sort of slot it into the finger. And of course, this arm would be texting, well, tweeting. I still can't see how this man is tweeting. Didn't think that was allowed. Right, oh, yeah, that one. Oh, I've got Blondie French Kissing in the USA going off in my head. That's weird. Don't know why that is. So yeah, if you want to follow me on Patreon, it's Sticktoons. I'm exhausted. I've got 420 something cartoons that you can access if you follow me on Patreon. Yeah, and it's Sticktoons. And I do 3 a day. Got 3 cartoons up a day, so I think you get your money's worth. So even just go over there. You know, you don't have to, and check out. You know, see if you like it or not. Just take a look. There's loads of free ones up there at the moment, so there's a lot to look at. World of Cow mainly. I've just started a new cartoon strip called One Banana Short. That's on there as well. And that's a sort of Larson, remember The Far Side? That sort of vibe. Ooey. French kissing in the USA. Oh god. Right. I'm almost done. There we go. Talking about doing another Bill and Ted's Great Adventure, that'd be amazing. Apparently they've written it all. We've just got to get the money together. So Keanu, do a Kickstarter, mate. I'm sure he can afford it. He seems like such a nice man, Keanu Reeves. I think it was him. Yeah, it was him. He bought a load of motorbikes for the stuntmen on The Matrix. I mean, what a guy. And I think he broke his back or something. He certainly had some neck surgery that he had to sort of wear a brace while he was, you know, practicing his kung fu. He could barely lift his leg. But he did it anyway because he's such a trooper. I think he might be classed, he might have a Stuntman Union card. I think that was him, yeah. What a guy. I mean, he's not a great actor. But he's a film star, isn't he? A bit like Arnie. Bruce Willis, on the other hand, is a good actor, but he's an asshole. Sorry, Bruce. Give up. Do something you enjoy. Stop being a twat. He did say something really funny. I mean, I think he's just lost his way. Because oh god, I remember someone saying he used to be, I don't know if he still is, but he used to be quite a prolific drinker, and he'd go to comedy nights and heckle stand-up comedians and say he could do a better job, and then sort of raid the stage and make a complete arse of himself. I don't know. As a kid I thought he was great. Moonlighting, Die Hard, I mean, how old was I then? 19. Die Hard, such a good film. No shit, lady, does it sound like I'm ordering pizza? So quotable. Right, welcome to the party, pal. Hey. I think that's a problem now. He kind of became too powerful, and the writing got worse and worse the more powerful he'd become. I don't think he knew his own character. Right, so I think that's it. There we go. Yep, so basically, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Donna Trump. Or, yeah, let's just make it bigger. Which I think this woman exists. Donna Trump. Or Donna Tramp. Or Donna Tramp. No, I think Donna Trump. I'm going to go with that. Okay. Right, I'm just going to say that. Oh yeah. That's alright, yep.
Fantastical.
And yeah, thanks for watching. And what am I doing? I'll see you chaps later.